see if I can solve this Killer Sudoku in numerical order today, starting from 1, going all the way to 9. So let's see if I can figure out where a 1 might go here. It looks like we'll need 1 in this first column. Ooh, we have a 1 right here, so that's super helpful. And then we can open up a 1 over here. We know that a 1 is going to have to be one of these two. Oh, it looks like a 1 can go here because of the 1 and the 8. And then we have a 1 here. And now we'll just need to figure out the other spot, or the other 2 spots. So it's either going to be a 1 right here, or a 1 right here, and then also a 1 right here, or a 1 right here, or a 1 right here. This one's going to actually end up being a 5, it looks like, so it needs to be here and then here. So that gets us all of the 1s. Now let's go to number 2. So it looks like, just looking in this bottom right-hand box, this can't be a 2. This can't be a 2. These two can't be a 2 because they need to add up to 13. This one is not a 2, but it looks like this one could be a 2. So look, that was the only one. Next, in this lower left-hand box, it's not going to be either of these two. It can't be this one or this one, and also can't be here. So we know a 2 will have to be here. And then we know a 2 will go here. Let's keep going here. Oh, it looks like we have a 5 here, so we know that this will need to be a 2. Either of these two can't be a 2 since we have a 9 in this square, so that means this one will need to be a 2. Then let's see if, trying to figure out which would, oh, it looks like we can solve the upper right. So this, we can't, this is going to be a 5, this is going to be a 6. And we know it can't be in the lower row of this box, so we'll need a 2 right here. And then looking at the upper middle, we can't have a 2 here because that will mean these two need to be a 9 and a 7. We already have a 9 in the box. And we can't have a 2 in either of these spots because we have a 2 in that row. Can't have a 2 here. So we will need a 2 there, and we can finish out the 2s. So next we got the 3s. Looks like, oh, it looks like we'll have a 3 right here, and then right here. We'll need a 3 here to make it add up to 8. And right there. So the last 2 3s are going to have to be here and here, or here and here. Let's see if there's anything we can figure out that would make us go one way or the other. I'm not seeing anything that would make me feel like this needs to be a 3 or this needs to be a 3, and this one needs to be a 3 or this one. So I'm gonna have to guess, and I guessed correctly. So that's awesome. So that worked out. Next we got a 4. We can put a 4 in here. And then a 4 here, here. And at this point it should be pretty easy. I'm glad I got lucky on that one. Going to a 5. Got a 5 here, here, here. That closed that out. The 6 is right there. Ooh, looks like it'll have to be there. That to add up to 16, this to add up to 15. And that closes that out. Lastly, we got 7s. So let's go 7 here, 7. Looks like right here. And lastly there. 8 is up next. So got to fill all of these in. And then 9.